Hey, this is Pete Schmidt. Thanks for checking this video on my channel out. So for this week's tutorial, I thought I'd cover 3 classic blues turnarounds. We're talking the last 4 bars of the 12-bar structure. So we have a 5 chord, a 4 chord, 1 chord, then resolution back to the 5 chord. You could use these examples as intros to songs, but they could also just be part of the regular 12-bar structure. Finally, it could be an ending as well. You're doing your last 4 bars and then you end on the 1 to end the song. So I'm using an acoustic guitar and I'm playing with my fingers in these examples, but you could also play electric and adapt them to pick style playing as well. So we'll get started with the examples. All right, so that's my 5 on example 1. A little bit of a blues move on the 5 to the F sharp. Moving on to my 4. And then moving back into my next 12-bar sequence. For an example of playing with the pick, actually I'm going to use hybrid picking, pick and fingers, playing the exact same thing. Okay, so that's pick and fingers. It's another way of playing this. My second example is inspired by the great guitarist Robert Lockwood Jr. He recorded behind a lot of the great harmonica players on the Chess label in the 50s and 60s, amongst others. So check out some of his stuff with Little Walter and you'll hear this style. Okay, so for the 5, using this B, this B7, and I'm sliding into the change. Then comes the 4. I finish my 4 and I'm back to the 1. All right, so finishing off my 1. All right. And then resolution to the 5. Same as the last example. And then back into the next 12-bar sequence. And playing it with a flat pick sounds good too, especially in the context of a band where the bottom end is covered. For the final example, I've got a pickup on the 1 that takes me to the 5, real delta sounding. So that move. to the 4. That's based off the A7. And the next part, I'm back on the 1. That's another line that was used by Robert Lockwood Jr. and Guitar Slim as well. And to flat pick this, if the bottom end's covered, playing in a band and playing acoustic or electric. So I hope you enjoyed these examples in the key of E. There's a lot you can do with them. You can play fingerstyle acoustic. You can also switch to an electric. You can play with a flat pick or hybrid pick as well. Lots of room for improvisation as well in the final 4 bars of a 12 bar. So if you enjoyed this video, please send me a like and remember to subscribe to the channel. I've got weekly lessons and tutorials. We'll see you again soon.